Today is Wednesday, 18th of October, and 2023. This day is celebrated as National Missionary Day, Global Dignity Day, National Prayer Day, Zambia, Pseudo Action Day, and Global Ethics Day. Starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper, The Hindu states that Israel-Hamas war day 12 live updates. Arab nations at United Nations demand immediate ceasefire after Gaza hospital strike. With the regional summit in Jordan called off after the hospital attack, United States President Joe Biden will now visit only Israel. Wounded Palestinians sit in Al-Shifa Hospital in Gaza City, central Gaza Strip, after arriving from Al-Ahli Hospital following an airstrike there on October 17, 2023. The Hindu newspaper also states that from sati to interfaith marriage is an institution of marriage has undergone sea change. Supreme Court says the top court unanimously refused to accord legal recognition to the same-sex marriage under the Special Marriage Act, ruling that it is within a parliament's ambit to change the law. A bench comprising of Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud, Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul, S. Ravindra Bhatt, Hima Kohli, and P.S. Narasimha during the hearing of the verdict on the same-sex marriage at the Supreme Court in New Delhi on October 17, 2023. The Hindu newspaper also states that dejected and disappointed. But fight will go on, say LGBTQIA plus petitioners, activists. Queer couples and activists say disappointment is an understatement for their feelings. Worry about impact of ruling on those facing opposition from their families, especially in the rural India. LGBTQ plus rights activists leaves the premises of the Supreme Court after the verdict of the same-sex marriage in New Delhi on October 17, 2023. Going towards the Indian Express newspaper states that Israel-Hamas war news live update after the 100 is killed in Gaza hospital blast. United Nations chief says Hamas attack can't justify collective punishment of people. Israel-Hamas war day 12 live updates. The blast took place on the eve of the visit of the United States United States President Joe Biden to Israel to show the support for the country in this war with the Hamas. Palestinians search for casualties under the rubble of a building destroyed by Israeli strikes in Khan Yunis in southern Gaza Strip, October 17, 2023. Indian Express also states that Supreme Court gives final opportunity to Maharashtra Speaker to give a realistic timeline to decide a disqualification of players. Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud, presiding over a three-judge bench, said the Supreme Court is not doing his job, but goes on to give interviews that we are co-equal branch of the government. The Supreme Court is the supreme in its own way. Maharashtra Legislative Assembly Speaker Rahul Narveshkar. Indian Express also states that an expert explains Iran's role in the Israel-Hamas crisis. The United States and Israel accuse Tehran of having a hand in the attacks. Iran rejects this, but its support for Hamas is well known. What is Tehran's relationship with the Palestinian, and where does Iran fit into the complex matrix of geopolitics in the Middle East? Maybe the important question for the UPSC. Iran's Foreign Minister Hossein Amir Abdullahian left meets with Ismail Haniyeh, one of the Palestinian militant group Hamas leader in Doha, Qatar, Saturday, October 14, 2023. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that behind the rupees 20 crore heist at a Delhi jewelry store, big dreamers a criminal mind. Like his father, Lokesh Srivas was expected to earn a meager income as a barber, cut hair, sweep the floor once the client left repeat. On September 25, Lokesh Srivas took up with the jewelry and cash worth rupees 20 crore from the Bugle store. Sometimes also states that Indo-Gangetic plains to undergo a varied rainfall patterns in the future study. New Delhi rainfall patterns over the Indo-Gangetic plains will undergo significant changes in the coming years due to the climate change. A new study by Mahamana Center of Excellence in the Climate Change Research has warned. Indo-Gangetic Plain is to undergo varied rainfall patterns in the coming years, according to a study. Delhi's air quality in moderate category, no rain forecast for 6 days. Delhi's air quality index was recorded in the moderate category on the Wednesday morning. The AQI was 130 at 9 a.m. on Wednesday in comparison to Tuesday's 89 AQI, satisfactory at 4 p.m. as a result of light showers and winds. The AQI was 130 at 9 a.m. on Wednesday in comparison to Tuesday 89 AQI, satisfactory at 4 p.m. Going towards the economy of the country, Sensex Nifty trade flat, Bajaj Jio Power Grid, Apollo Hospital top losers. BSE benchmark Sensex was down 39.71 points or 0.06% to 66,388.38, while the broader NSE Nifty 50 was trading 5.35 points or 0.03% lower at 19,816.85. Broader markets were outperforming key indices today as a Nifty Small Cap 50 jumped 0.88%, Nifty Small Cap 100 gained 0.62%, and Nifty Small Cap 250 rose 0.43%. As GST notices pile up, FMCG auto insurers face the brunt. Insurance companies such as LIC, Bajaj Allianz, ICICI Prudential, ICICI Lombard, Star Health, and Allied Insurance, along with the Noble companies such as Maruti Suzuki, Akosa Noble, Sheila Foam, are among those that have received GST show cause notices in the last few months. Experts said these notices will now translate into further demand and appeals, marking the start of a long legal battle. Reserve Bank of India slaps rupees 12.99 crore penalty on ICICI Bank for non-compliance. In a separate order, the Reserve Bank of India also imposed a penalty of rupees 3.95 crore on Kotak Mahindra Bank for various violations of the rules. The Reserve Bank of India has imposed a penalty of rupees 12.19 crore on ICICI Bank for non-compliance of certain rules and regulations of the central bank. According to the Reserve Bank of India, the penalty upon ICICI Bank was imposed for non-compliance with the Reserve Bank of India directions on fraud classifications and reporting by commercial banks and selected affiliates under the Banking Regulation Act 1949. Going to the world news, including Indian national arrested for carrying 3.15 million Nepalese rupees illegally, says police. In Israel, border town hospital moves ER 2 floors underground. French prosecutor says illegal attacker in the school stabbing declaring alliance to the Islamic State. Israeli air strikes kills senior Hamas armed commander Ayman Nofal in Gaza. Israeli Hamas war, Palestinians medics in Gaza struggling to save lives under the Israeli siege and bombardment. Putin begins visit in China, underscoring ties and aim with Ukraine war and Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Going towards the science and technology, X social media to test $1 annual subscription for basic feature. The new subscription termed as not a bot will charge users for likes, reposts, or quoting other accounts, posts and bookmarking posts on the web version of the platform. Social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter, said on Tuesday it will test a new subscription model under which it will charge a $1 annual fee for basic feature. The logo of social media platform X, formerly Twitter, is seen alongside the former logo in this illustration taken 24. Biden cuts China off from more NVIDIA chips, expands curbs to other countries. The rules, which go into the effect in 30-day, restrict a broader swath of advanced chips and chip-making tools to a greater number of countries, including Iran and Russia. Blacklist Chinese chip designer Mood Threads and Byron. Flags of China and United States are displayed on the printed circuit board with the semiconductor chips. In this illustration, picture taken from February 17, 2023. Qualcomm's next low power high performance Wear OS chip to be based on RISC V. According to Qualcomm, this shift will benefit the entire value chain, which includes chip vendors, OEMs, device makers, and users. Qualcomm has been a long-standing partner of Wear OS by Google. Last, there's a famous quotation by Rabindranath Tagore, whose birth anniversary is 7 May 1861 up to 8 August 1941, was an Indian poet, writer, playwright, composer, philosopher, social reformer, and a painter. He reshaped the Bengali literature and music as well as the Indian art with a contextual modernism in the late 19th and early 20th century. Author of the profoundly sensitive, fresh, and beautiful poetry of Gitanjali, he became in 1913 the first non-European and the first lyricist to win the Nobel Prize in Literature. Tagore's poetic songs were as spiritual and mercurial, where his elegant prose and magical poetry were widely popular in the Indian subcontinent. He was also fellow of the Royal Asiatic Society, reported as the Ward of the Bengal. Tagore was also known by the sobriquets Gurudev, Kobi Guru, and Pispa Kobi. Rabindranath Tagore says a famous quotation. He says that we read we read the world wrong and say that it deceives us. Okay, thank you.